Hello everyone, I'm here with Mr. Isaac, the advocate of African socialism. I'm here to ask him some few questions concerning the democracy in Nigeria. Mr. Seville,
Yes.
how will you describe democracy in Nigeria, and how do you see democracy in Nigeria from 1999 to date?
Ms. Gift, if we should look at democracy in Nigeria, more especially from the period of time you just mentioned, from 1999 to date, I'll tell you, and we in the angle of African socialism will clearly tell you that it is a clear impunity of the Nigerian state upon its people. Because you're not seeing anything that characterizes or that shows the future of democracy in Nigeria. You can see a clear oppression of the Nigerian state upon its people. You can see poverty everywhere raging the streets of Nigeria. The insecurity, how Nigerian state has clearly weaponized poverty upon its people. So I don't think it's democracy. What you have in Nigeria, it is, I don't want to call it autocracy, but it is a clear imposition of the Nigerian ruling class, who are the minority, upon the Nigerian people.
Okay, nice one. How do you always emphasize on the new constitution and referendum in Nigeria?
The reason why we in African socialism always emphasize on a new constitution and referendum in Nigeria is simple. You can't develop Nigeria and you can't meet up with the yearnings and aspirations of the Nigerian people with the present document on ground. For we all know the whereabouts of how came the document. It is a clear false document. A document that clearly denies the people of Nigeria economic rights, social rights, educational rights, and even environmental rights. So you can't develop the country with this false document. And I always said that the constitution of Nigeria is a unitary constitution. Nigeria is a complete heterogeneous state. So we must draft a new constitution to meet up with the complexity of the Nigerian people. Now for the referendum, it's simple. You can see agitation in every geopolitical zone in this country. Carry out referendum, a matter of yes or no. Let the people decide if they want to continue with Nigeria or if they don't want. It is simple. It's a matter of solving the problem of this country. If referendum will solve Nigerian issue, we don't have issues with it. Referendum was carried out in the United Kingdom. Scotland decided to leave, and the referendum was carried in 2014. So even the Scottish Parliament has called for another referendum in 2023 October. And when you look at it, the union between Scotland and England that formed the Great Britain or the United Kingdom came in 1707. You can imagine from 1707 to today, for over 300 years they have stayed, but they are still asking to leave. So we need referendum in Nigeria to solve Nigerian challenge. Thank you.
Mr. Isaac, so how do you see the forthcoming general election in 2023?
Definitely, election will be good. But I don't see the forthcoming general election in 2023 as a panacea to solve the Nigerian challenge. Because the lacunas has eaten so deep into the fabric system of this state. So no matter who comes into power in 2023, the problem of Nigeria will not be settled. Because no matter who comes into power, the person will still govern Nigeria with this impunity system. The person will govern Nigeria with the false document. The document that denies the people economic rights, social rights, environmental rights, economic rights. So no matter who comes into power in 2023, the problem of Nigeria, the yearnings and the aspirations of the people will not be met. So I don't see anything tangible or coming forth out of the 2023 generation. And after all, the main people who are actually gallivanting this country as the main prominent candidates, actually those from the old brigade, those who have deliberately put this country into poverty, those who have looted openly and celebrately public fund. I don't want to start. It is clear. Obasanjo accused one of them that the money that he stole when he was actually the chairman, when they under the National Privatization Council, he stole money that can feed 300 million Nigerians for 400 years. These are the people who are coming back. One of them, not among those who actually asked the zombie who are the military to open fire and kill unarmed youth who are actually protesting at Lekki Tollgate. They are the same caliber of people. Nothing has changed among them. They are those who have deliberately used impunity, corruption against the Nigerian people. They are the ones that created this false system. It's a class system. I call them feudal lords. So Nigerians are just peasant or slave in a slave plantation with the same masters. Those who have completely put them in oppression. So 2023 will bring anything good to meet the yearnings and aspirations of the Nigerian people. Imagine, 90 million Nigerians are in extreme poverty. With 2023 solve it.